How do you balance out jazz and hip hop? Like the amount of
That I listen to or that I
that
put
you
in.
put into your project.
Oh, I just do what feels right to me.
Okay.
You know, I know people have come to know me because of how a lot of people are introduced to me on the bandstand at places like Blue Note and jazz festivals.
Right.
They're like, "Oh, you're the hip hop jazz, you know, guy."
Right.
But I just like.
But you got jazz enthusiasts who are like, well, it's not really jazz.
Yes.
Not really jazz.
But and
not really hip hop.
It's funny. I did something with Talib Kweli. He's always at Blue Note, and so a lot of people in his band are people that I perform with, and so I wound up in a cipher with him and Wordsworth and some people in Punchline. And I remember there was somebody who saw the video and was like, "This is what they're doing at Blue Note now. This isn't jazz. Why do they have this?" They don't understand the connection, you know, really. But I would say what I do love about what I do is jazz and hip hop in the purest way of how it's connected, in that it doesn't sound like recording a jazz quartet and just sampling it to make a jazz record. It sounds like all the ways that they naturally are, just in the essence and in the spirit made,
right.
that they're connected. And so that's what I love about it. It might be an odd meter, but the instrumentation is more like hip hop production.
Yeah.
And that's how you show it.
And it must move forward. We have to continue to keep pushing it forward. Whatever that is, you know, hip hop has to be pushed forward. Like, we have to go through whatever we're going through in 2024 to get to whatever we're all going to collectively feel is, oh, that's it.
And actually, that's a big part of what connects jazz and hip hop, I think, is more than most genres, innovation is at the spirit of those two. And that's what I think frustrates a lot of musicians that are under jazz, is people try to say, like, oh, jazz sounds like it did in the 60s. And it's like, no, the idea about jazz is that it never only sounds like it did back then.
Yeah.
And the same with hip hop.